Hey, it's Raktar, and apparently this has no opening music, so I'm just gonna hit a button and just get things going. Today is the first day of the new Let's Play. It is Castlevania Symphony of the Night for the original PlayStation. That is the game that I've decided that I'm gonna use and play as the game on my channel. And the reason that I'm doing this game, by the way, is because a lot of people, actually, this has been a very common request from people for me to play Castlevania. Now, people haven't specifically told me to play Symphony of the Night, but a lot of people have been like, Raktar, I think you would really like a Castlevania game on your channel. They're like, I think it'd be a fun, cool Let's Play for ya to da. And I sort of sat there, and so after I finished my last Let's Play, I've been playing a lot of Rogue Legacy lately. And I guess I'll let this cutscene play out, but I feel like it can't be that in-depth, but we'll let it play out. Dat castle with no textures on it. Now loading, whatever, alright, cool. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So, I've been playing a lot of Rogue Legacy lately, and I was sort of trying to think about, I was like, alright, here's my jump. It doesn't even matter because I'm supposed to die here anyway. There we go, there's my whip. I'm supposed to die here because it says final stage, but you're supposed to die at the beginning of the game. So yeah, anyways, Rogue Legacy, and what happened was, while I was playing all this Rogue Legacy, basically something happened, and that is I was like, what game can I play that will sort of be like Rogue Legacy, but it won't be Rogue Legacy? And I finally came to the conclusion that a game that would be like Rogue Legacy, but I can't ever get that, but not Rogue Legacy, would be Castlevania. I mean, Rogue Legacy is sort of built to be a randomized Castlevania. There's stuff that you can only get to by, like, having whatever. Like, they purposely make stuff that you can, oh, there we go, double forward makes you run, cool. But yeah, they purposely make it so there's stuff that you can only get to as you're playing with, like, certain things or certain, like, weapons and spells available to you. And I was like, that's basically, they designed it to be kind of like Castlevania, but it's not. So I decided that's what I'm going to do next, because so many people told me to play it. I was looking for, like I said, sort of something to play.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world!
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Whoa, that was deep.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
Okay, so yeah, this is Dracula. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to die during this fight. I got the cross. Obviously there's plenty of weapons available to me, but yeah, clearly, I'm probably not supposed to be able to win this fight. Although, it seems like I can do damage. So, you know, like always, when I don't know what the hell is going on, I'll try to win the fight. I don't know what doing the crosses, I don't know if that's supposed to deal damage or what. We'll try to do it close to him. Alright, here we go. Now we'll try... Oh, shit, no, use the cross. Oh, I'm out of hearts. Well, whatever. Apparently I can damage this dude, so maybe I am supposed to beat him? I don't know. I can even whip his fire spell that he's shooting at me. This is such a weird fight. This is such a weird battle. Alright, oh, so you gotta hit his head. If you don't hit his head, then you gonna be dead. Alright, dude, it's really weird. I thought that because you're fighting Dracula right at the beginning of the game, that this is basically one of those things where you're supposed to lose, but It looks like if you've got the skills, you can probably win, and I just don't have the skills. Oh god. That was a hard spell to dodge. It was way harder than the fire spell, which I also pretty much suck at dodging anyway. Get him! Yeah! Get your fucking bitch-ass Dracula out of my face! I'm really low on health, I probably can't win. I wish I had the foresight to properly attack him at the beginning and not be a dumbass. Like I said, though, I'm almost 100% certain there's no way that they would make you fight Dracula right at the beginning and not intend for you to die during the fight. But now I'm kind of, like, excited by the idea that maybe there's some sort of alternate thing where you win, but there's not. Instead, there's... Oh, okay, my daughter is giving me all this strength. Maybe I am supposed to win. Maybe I just played badly at first. This is such a weird game. Now my daughter is basically praying for me right now. I feel pressured at this point to beat Dracula as Richter, but I have no sweet ability since I wasted all of my... Oh shit. Okay, see, clearly, once you get him to the halfway point, he pulls this shit, and you're obviously can't possibly be intended to win, because look at this. He's a gigantic... crazy Dracula mofo. Like, he ain't scared or no shit. If anybody's scared, it's me. I don't know if I have to jump anymore or if I can just whip him now. Oh, I can just whip him. Fuck this. Yeah! I killed Dracula! End of the game! It took me way too long because I thought that I was supposed to die on purpose. By the way, the voice acting in this game is pretty damn horrible. And that yell was pretty damn loud. Like, compared in my headphones right now, that yell volume was super loud. But, here we go. It was Richter Belmont, the legendary vampire hunter, who succeeded in finally ending the menaces of Count Dracula, Lord of the Vampires who had been brought back from the grave by the Dark Priest Shaft. That's amazing. However, one night 4 years later, under the glare of a full moon, Richter mysteriously vanished. With no idea of where to begin her search, Maria Reynard set out to look for him. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania, the Dark Castle of Dracula, which is rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from out of the mist as if to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces were struggling for the soul of a man named Alucard, the very same Alucard who had teamed up with Trevor Belmont to battle his immortal father, Count Vlad Tepes Dracula. Alucard, in order to purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, and submerged his vampiric powers and entered into what was supposed to be an eternal slumber, but now he is awake and aware of the evil once again at work in his homeland. The time has once again come for the forces of good and evil to engage in their ancient battle. Dracula's castle beckons for you, and no man can say who shall emerge victorious. Dun dun dun! Castle without textures on the sides. No one comes alive. Dracula! Alright, so you are totally supposed to win that battle. You know what's funny about that battle earlier is that I was sort of half-assing it at first because I thought I was supposed to die, because I didn't understand that it was showing a historical account of my victory. I kind of wish now that I had won without the little kid praying for me, and that way I could feel, like, cooler. But instead I had to have the little kid pray for me, and that's lame. Also, I'm probably going to be cutting load screens out of this, because I always found it funny that when you're playing emulated PS3 games on the... or when you're playing emulated PlayStation games on the PS3, I always thought it was... Alright, can we... I can't hit double forward as Alucard to, See, look. I guess Richter probably had better abilities, but yeah, that the load times are still horrible. It's like it's an emulated PS3 game. You'd think the load times would not be horrible at all. God, these... I'm just walking forward and hitting... Oh, shit. I was like, I'm just walking forward and hitting A right now. Why are these wolves so weak? So you know what? This is an interesting game that... It's one of those games where it's happened to me before, where I'll say that I've totally played this game before, and, or I've not played this game. I've never played this game before. This is a blind Let's Play, but what I have done is I've seen... Ooh, money. I should probably just ignore this room. I've seen speedruns of this game, and it's really interesting because when you watch speedruns of this game, people just kind of like completely skip everything. Like, I never know what people are doing, where they're going, like, what's happening. So I am very much not 100% sure what's going on in this game, other than the fact that I have to whip things, level up, possibly beat bosses, because I am Alucard himself. I don't even really know if this is like more of an exploration game or what, so I suppose I'll learn about it as time goes on. I'm wondering, okay, so I do have a map, which will probably help me. I think games like this really need a map, and the reason I'm going to say that is because it can sort of, in a game where there's no real clear picture of where you're supposed to be going, it can be nice to have like a map, so it kind of tells you where to go.
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again.
No! He took all my abilities and probably went and hid them throughout the castle. That is probably conceptually what that was supposed to mean. Can I double jump in this game? Nope. I can't double jump yet, but maybe I will be able to double jump. So I guess that's the storyline now, is that Death is sort of protecting this castle as well as Dracula, and they took all my abilities. And this game has really funky, awesome tunes. Like that. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't even... He took away... So that's why I was able to one-shot all those, I was able to one-shot all of the sweet, sweet enemies, because... Alright, so we'll put on a weapon right now, just because I have one. And I think, wow. This game, I'm not gonna lie, I sort of like that they just throw you in without a lot of sort of, idea of what's going on. It's really... Oh, shit, come on, I've got a short sword now. I should be able to kick your ass. Could I equip Red Rust? Probably not. Ooh, and so here I'm getting my first ability back, maybe. The Cube of Zoe. Oh, can't go through there. Surely that will be some sort of ability that I have to be able to use later. Probably... Oh, I was about to say, I probably can't... What is CD? Do they understand technology like that back then? Oh, Alchemy Laboratory. This is very weird because there's not a lot of guidance in this game, but because I, play a lot of Dark Souls, I'm okay with the fact that this game doesn't have a lot of guidance. Also, that's got to be some sort of a trap, right? It's like a button. So, I'm really interested in the fact that a lot of the enemies in this game, that thing's totally going to come back to life, I bet. Are you going to come back to life? A lot of the stuff in this game seems to be inspired. Hide Kiras. Alright, I broke that. A lot of stuff that is in Rogue Legacy definitely seems to have been inspired by this game. Just like the bone throwing skeletons and stuff, but the bone throwing skeletons have been around for a very long time, so it's not surprising that bone throwing skeletons are in this game. Okay. So when I'm on this, the button... Okay. I bet what you gotta do is, since the skeletons are programmed to just keep auto-walking, yup, you can maybe get the skeleton to do your bidding, possibly, and carry you upward. Holy shit, there's so much going on here all the time. Although this guy... Yeah, duck! The strongest weapon in the game is hitting the duck button. Or there might be some other way... God damn it. This guy's wrecking me right now. All I have to do is dodge his stupid flying thing of justice. Also, it looks like hearts in this game appear to be a little something we know as health, which is weird to me because, so, I was going to talk about the fact that I've only played a couple Castlevanias ever, and in the previous Castlevanias, oh no, I've got 28 HP, so hearts are not HP. So in the Castlevanias I've played, hearts are how much of your special move that you have, and so it kind of weirds me out, the idea that... Oh, god damn it. This guy's got some good arcs. All I want to do is murder him. And do I have to break this to... break your laboratory, bitch. This is the alchemy lab. So by the way, I am going to say this right now because I think that it's pretty clear that it needs to be said. I am totally okay with people giving me tips in the comments for this game because I legitimately, I don't know shit about the game. I've got 1 HP right now. I should probably be a little bit more careful. But yeah, I legitimately don't know shit about this game. So if you have played this game and you ever feel like giving me tips on sort of like where I'm supposed to go, I've got this. It looks like I'm going in the direction of general stuff. I mean, for all I know, I could just like walk forever. I could end up fighting this dude forever. Clearly, this thing either isn't meant to be killed or just won't take damage from me. Oh no. Which sort of leads me to believe that this may be an area that's like farther than I'm supposed to be. I know that this game might... Oh, there, I died. This game might be somewhat like Dark Souls in that it tells you not to go to an area because the area is too tough. But what happens when you die in this game? I died in the first episode. That's pretty bad. That's because I just wasn't being very careful. Like, I saw that I didn't have a lot of health. I'm just kind of walking through pressing A. Never a good idea in any game, ever. So, the first time I went up, I think this time I'm going to go back, and I'm going to try to attempt to figure stuff out. Yep, clearly I can't go this way, so that's not the deal anyway. Oh yeah, so by the way, anybody who's played this game before probably noticed that my first time coming through here, I didn't go into this room, which means I didn't save, which means I just had to watch the first set of cutscenes over again. But now, this time I saved. I feel like a complete dumbski for not realizing that. Like, as I was coming back, I was like, why didn't they put a save point at the beginning of the game? And then I came through and I was like, oh, they totally did put a save point at the beginning of the game. I'm just super stupid. But anyways, I feel like that's a good point. Even though, you know, I just died and then showed where a save point is. I feel like it's actually a good point for me to end this episode right here. And in the next episode, I will try to much more successfully wend my way through the alchemy lab, which appears to be the only route which I can currently take. So that's obviously the correct route at the current moment in time. This has been Raktar. Thank you for watching. Also, it turns out in the last episode that I walked past multiple save points because there's a save point right next to the spot that I died. Hell, as long as I'm finishing off the episode pointing out things I didn't notice. When I died earlier, I didn't notice that I could come in here, grab myself a shield and some dough, and then make these spikes go down, because these spikes before were Toadsmagoats stopping me from getting out of this little area. And I didn't understand how to get into this area before, but then I realized that you could drop down from above and all that. But this time I'm really ending the episode.